Today I'd like to talk about something that is really close to my heart, and it has to do with getting results and what that means for people. A lot of times people come in and the desire they have is to lose weight, to fit into their clothes, to be more attractive to the opposite sex. Some of those are some of the goals that people come in for, and and I'd like to help them with those goals, and sometimes it's just really heartbreaking because it's hard for people to do. It's hard for people sometimes to get started with, and then sometimes it's hard for people to they do it and then they stop doing it and they go in the other direction. And I like to talk about some of the reasons for that today. What would be some of the things that would go on that would cause that? And maybe we'll do this over 2 or 3 videos. But the very first thing is, that comes to mind is the component of the demonization of foods. And what it looks like is that, well, I can't eat carbs. Well, I can't eat fats. Well, I can't eat, whatever. I can't eat at this time of day. I can't, all these different rules that people come up with around food, that while you can probably do it for a while, but long term, it's not something that you can do. It's probably even easier in the short term for you because well, I don't have to even worry about that. I'm just going to eat these. And as long as your willpower is strong enough to keep you doing it, then you can do it. But then at some point, the willpower falters. And when the willpower falters, then what happens is that the person stops doing it, goes back to doing what they were doing before, and then, the weight gain comes back. And that's very disheartening to see, and there's not much I can do as a trainer to stop that, I mean, I can write out a nutrition program for you. I can, take you through your workouts. I can do all those things, but ultimately, you got to find a way of eating that you can do for a long time that supports the goals that you have. That's going to be the key. And if you don't find that way of eating, then what happens is that, it's going to be a start and stop kind of thing, And I've experienced that myself. With I was a bodybuilder at one time, and that's what I would do. I'd get on my headset on, and I'm all right. I'm gonna, get ready for this competition, and I'm going to look this way, and I was able to do that. But the way I ate was not a way that I wanted to eat, for the rest of my life. And so what I would do is I was either eating to be in shape and to lose weight, or I wasn't. And I think the thing is to pull in some of the I wasn't into some of the I'm eating to stay in shape, and in that intermix, we can maybe have an eating program that can be good for you and for me long term.